is cracking, y'all? Welcome back to Boo TV. Like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into the topic for today. The final buzzer just ended, and the Golden State Warriors defeated the Los Angeles Lakers in a pretty convincing fashion. Not That's not news. There's no way I would have put my life on the line that the Lakers were going to lose this game. They're not a good team. And the Golden State Warriors are the defending champions. And it looks like, even with the new additions they have, these guys are rolling right into their roles and are already contributing very nicely. Now, with that being said, congratulations to the Warriors getting your rings, and good luck to you defending your championship. I am a lifelong Laker fan, but I'm not one of these Laker fans that are completely fucking delusional and let fanboyism get in the way of logical thinking and reality. This team is hot fucking garbage. And they have a lot of problems. They have so many problems, and the roster as a whole is just poorly put together. This is not a good roster. Now, one thing I don't want to hear after this game is the Russell Westbrook slander. I don't want to hear it from any of these damn shows. If they dare try to put that game on Russell Westbrook like they do many other games, I will backhand all those mofos through my screen, bro. Let's cut this nonsense out. This dude has been the scapegoat and thrown under the bus. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. All right? And when he plays well, nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. But then people say, "Oh, he's nothing more than a role player," but yet you want to give him all the blame. Since when has a role player been the person taking the blunt of the blame? And then I heard Reggie Miller say, "Oh, Russ just going to have to, he's not the player he once was. He just has to get used to this new role," something along those lines. No, Russ looks something less than Russ because he's being asked to be a third option, and he's not the number one option. We've always seen Russ as the number one option. The team built around him. That is not the case anymore. He is now a third option. Not only just a third option, but he's not even the primary point guard. It's LeBron James. So that's a double hit on Russ. So of course he's not going to look the same. But when last season, when LeBron James did not play, Russell Westbrook was averaging like 22 points a game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, something along those lines. When LeBron James did not play, Russell Westbrook was Russell Westbrook. All right, so let's pump the brakes, saying that he's washed up and nothing more than a bench player. Let's pump the brakes, people. Pump the brakes. All right. Now, Russell Westbrook's stat line for Game 1 of the NBA season: 19 points on 7 for 12 from field goal range, 1 from 3 for three-point range, 4 out of 5 out of free throws, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 turnovers, with a plus-minus of -6. Okay. LeBron James shot 12 for 25, 3 of 10 from three-point land, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 turnovers, plus or minus -9. Anthony Davis, 10 for 22, 0 for 3 from three-point land, 7 for 9 from free throw land, 6 rebounds, 3 turnovers, and a plus minus of -21. Now, a lot of people are like, "Oh, plus or minus is a shitty stat." Yo, first of all, what I notice people doing is that they only use plus or minus when it fits their argument. So if you're going to use plus minus, you need to use it all the time, even when it doesn't fit your argument. Okay? So out of LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook had the best plus minus. Russell Westbrook shot the better field goal percentage than all 3 players. I better not hear anything about Russ on these morning shows, on these podcasts, on whatever. Russ played a fairly good game. And I watched the game, so it's more than a box score. I watched him play out there. He was finishing, he wasn't forcing anything. He played within the role they wanted him to play. And though still not Russell Westbrook, still not the player he knows he can fully be, so he's still not fully comfortable, I'm sure. But he played well in the role as a third option. All right. Anthony Davis, 6 rebounds. This guy makes me sick to my stomach, man. I cannot stand Anthony Davis. The longest mofo on the court, bro. And all night, he's just on the floor. On the floor, on the floor. Driving to the basket, still falling on the floor. Can't take any type of body contact on the floor. Get your ass up and get them rebounds. You the longest mofo out there. What are you doing? I saw Anthony Davis make a drive to the basket, right? Defender at the paint, and he could have easily just did a quick spin at the rim, dunked it, and finished. But no, he decides to Euro step, fading away from the basket, and still ended up on the floor. I'm like, dog, what are you doing? What? That guy. But Russ had a good game. So I don't want to hear no Russ slander. And the reason I'm making this point, not only to defend Russ and these people that are out here slandering this man, but it's obvious that the Lakers' problems are more than Russell Westbrook. They have a lot of problems. It is not all on this man. Russ can have a good game, as you saw today, and they still get their ass whipped. And LeBron still had 31. And Anthony Davis had 27. This is a bad roster. This is a shitty team. Yeah, they're going to win some games. Yeah, they're going to lose some games. But I cannot take this team seriously. I have them making the playoffs this year because I feel like it can't get any worse than last season. I honestly feel like it can't get any worse than last season. So I have them making the playoffs this year, probably as a first or second round exit. I don't have them going past the second round. But this is not a good team, man. It's just they could have made the playoffs last year with 37 wins. How many games did they win last year? 30 something, less than 40 wins. They could have made the playoffs via the play-in. Could have, but they didn't. This team is it's an absolute joke. I don't want to hear it. And I've been a Lakers fan for over, how old am I? God damn, I've been a Lakers fan for almost 30 years. And I'm going to keep it real with my own team. This ain't it. And I know it's not going to be it. And there needs to be a major overhaul on this roster. No defense, no communication. The parts don't fit. We got one of our main players is always injured. He's too soft. He's not aggressive. He doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to play in the post or in the paint. He keeps shooting threes and he can't shoot threes for shit. He shot under 20% last year from three-point land, and he's still jacking up threes instead of putting his big ass in the paint. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I don't know. I don't know. This team is stop with the Russell Westbrook shit. Even when Russ has a bad game, it is not all on him. This is a bad. It is a bad roster. That's the point I'm trying to make. Even when Russ has a bad game, it's not all on him. This is a bad team, a bad roster. Period. They ain't deep. They ain't deep at all. I do like the addition. I do like some of the additions, but there's still a lot of holes, man. So what I want them to do, I would rather them just move off from Russ early. Just take the hit, whatever the hit is for trying to get rid of him. Just take the hit so that he can go on and not waste another year of his career for no reason. Then he'll be happier, and then everybody in the Lakers will be happier. And then they'll continue to lose, And then I want to see what everybody's excuse is then. When they continue to lose without Russ. That's what I want. That's how I want it to play out. Get rid of him. Everybody's happy. Russ happy. Russ could go back to average at a triple double or damn near triple double. And then I want to see what the excuses are when the Lakers keep losing. I want to see what the excuses are. Anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Appreciate you guys. Let me know what you think about the situation. Do you agree or do you disagree? Let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for stopping in. Take care, be safe, and happy NBA season. Finally here, back again. We out, baby.